Next is here in the procedure, that is a re-entrant procedure. Re-entrant means a procedure is said to be a re-entrant if it can be interrupted, use and re-enter without losing or writing over anything to be a re-entrant. What is a interrupt? Interrupt मतलब क्या, कुछ चीज़ों को रोकना या you have to wait for some time. So that is your interrupted occur in a re-entrant procedure. The procedure must first push all the flags and register use in a procedure. It should also use only register or a stack to pass parameters. This flow of re-entrant procedure for a multiple procedure when it interrupt a procedure is executed, and the something is shown in the next slide. As I show you the figure, in that figure we can understand this is a, you have to call the program. Okay, so this is a call multiple, you have to call the multiple procedures. This is the main line, this is a multiple procedure, then an interrupt occur here. So interrupt procedure, the call the multiple, he go to the multiple procedure again, and this is you are returning calling the program. So this is called as a return procedure. So how it can be done? So this is called as a procedure. Next is your recursive procedure. A recursive procedure is a procedure which calls itself. Here the program sets aside a few locations in stack for the storage of the parameters which are passed each time the computation is done and a value is returned. Each value returned is then obtained by popping back from the stack at every written instruction when executed at the end of the procedure. So this is called as a recursive procedure. So this method has to be used. So for this using the program the factorial using the recursion. First you write the data segment, just you have to write out this is how the way to write the assembly language code. First is your data segment, then you have to assign the instruction, that is your input data and db04h. Then the result, what is it is our data dw, that is stored in a dw. Then the data is ends, then the code segment is start. Code segment where you assume the data segment and the code segment. Then you have to move ax comma data, move dx comma ax, move al comma n. The al is an accumulator. Move ah comma 00h. So this is a simple program of the factorial. So this is how you can, this is a little difficult than your C and C++ program. So you have to see and write down. Comparatively program, the theory part is important in the microprocessor, but the fifth chapter is important to understand what is the macros and the procedure. So this is the factorial of a program. Then we assign the integer 3. Then we assign all the logic about the factorial of the program, that is you have to compare with the 0 1, n value 1, fact value 1, because you have to find out the factorial of the number. Then you have to exit the jz, that is a jump condition that you are returning. Then the push ax register, then the dec ax register, that is a decrement the one value. Then the call, this is all about the logic you have to for using the recursion method. Like in the C++ you are using the normal method, the recursion method are also there. So you have to use the recursion for the, you have to follow some rules. Okay, then you have to end the fact and the code. So you can see this is the one program, you can see this. I will totally and detailing explain you in the lecture. We cannot understand here totally, but you have to write down the factorial using the recursion. Next is your advantages of a procedure. 1. Simple modular programming, reduced workload and development time, debugging of a program and procedure is easier, reduction in the size of the main program, reuse of a procedure in the same program many times or in another program. So these are the advantages of a procedure. As in, what are the advantages? Simple modular programming, reduce workload and development time, debugging of a program and procedure is easier. We require a less memory comparatively micro you use for the large set of instruction, reduction in the size of the main program, and reuse of a procedure in the same program many times or in another program. So this is the advantages of a procedure. Now we will start with the macros. Before that, in the next video we can see that because the part of the procedure is a